Live from Harbor Station, it's the Vector Spaceman Show. Now here's your host, Vector Spaceman.
Heyo, 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 hey there, Space Cadets. How are we all doing tonight? It's your old pal, Vector Spaceman. We're back at it again, man, coming to you live once more straight from Harbor Station, broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Now, whether you're watching us live or catching us after the show, don't you know we're glad to have you on board. Thanks for helping us make outer space the place to be. On tonight, Wednesday, December 6th, 2023, back-to-back streams? What are we, some kind of streamer? Some kind of host? Goodness gracious, hello there everyone. Welcome back to the Vector Spaceman Show. It's me, your host, Vector Spaceman. It's great to see everyone again, and if you're just tuning in for the very first time tonight, then welcome aboard. We are getting ready for some more indie goodness tonight as we prep for another round of Cobalt Core. We're hunting Chivos and showing off some skills we've developed since last week's first-hand look. Easily one of the best, one of my favorite games of the year. Stick around to see what all the fuss is about, because I'm telling you, this is gold right here. Now, if you missed the last show, we got our firefight on with friends of the show, Dragon, Rig, and Zenobia. I believe we can still put a little collab shout-out in the chat there. Jumping into the mid-season update of Halo Infinite, and trying out the new PvE mode to great success and great enjoyment. I think we all had a blast, both literally and figuratively, and we've got another seasonal event just around the corner, so expect to see the Spartan crew back on the show in short order. Always a pleasure, you won't want to miss it. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of our programming, that is to say, if you want to stay up to date with all of our broadcasts, so you never ever miss a show, then be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, and of course, right here on Twitch. Alrighty. Hope you're all staying strong and hustling on, Space Cadets. It's only Wednesday, but it's felt like a long week already. Maybe it's just me, but it rarely is. I'm sure you're all feeling it too. The days are shorter as winter sets in, but the hours feel so much longer sometimes. Thankfully, it's the evening. Chill out, kick back, enjoy yourselves, and join Spaceman as we cruise into some Cobalt Core tonight. So this game, and what a game, folks, what a game. This little indie roguelike title it's hitting all the buttons, turning all the cranks when it comes to what makes a good, replayable game. We first showed off Cobalt Core last week, made it all the way to the final fight, and just barely had victory snatched out of our spacey clutches, snatched away from us. Since then, of course, I've spent the bulk of last week playing through it on my own time, picking up new strategies, unlocking new characters, trying to get that 100% Steam achievement, because this is a game that deserves it. So very few are, but this one deserves it. We're going to be gunning for some challenges tonight, trying to get some more unlocks. Let's see how we do. And all the while, of course, we'll be chit-chatting with the Space Cadets, so drop us a line, let us know how you're doing. You know we love to hear from everybody. I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you've got something to look forward to this weekend. It won't be long before we're cruising back down Earthside, doing all those holiday visitations and what have you. So we gotta have some fun while we can. Isn't that right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw on our gaming hands here. Hold on, where we put all of our stuff. Bam, there we go. And we're gonna head on over to the big screen. I'm gonna show you some of what I've been getting up to in this Cobalt Core. Let's go take a look, shall we? Let's transition on over. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. And it looks like we've lost our visuals. No worries, no worries. There we go. And do a cheeky little audio switch. So relaxing. And let's check it out. So, where we left off last time, it was our first time playing the game. We have since unlocked every available ship. We have since unlocked the bulk of the available characters. And we've learned a thing or two about how to survive in the depths of space, armed only with your trusty deck of trading cards. Honestly, it's like the perfect mix between something like FTL, Faster Than Light, and what would be the other one? And it also reminds me of, especially with the 3-character gameplay, reminds me of something like Into the Breach. Coincidentally, both developed by Subset Games. Now, this title is produced by Rocket Rat Games, and I encourage everybody to check them out. if you haven't already, because it is an absolutely stellar title. And here's what we're going to do. I have found 7 out of the 8 available characters. I thought that having unlocked all of the different character memories, that would somehow unlock the last character. I thought that would make sense. That's sort of how you might design a game, right? But no dice. There's still something down here. Apparently I haven't pressed this button. I actually didn't notice this before. Let's press this button and let's see what this does. Ooh, Spaceman, you weren't paying attention to the game, and this is why. User, cat, login, root, access granted. Is this gonna be? Beep boop, I'm on. So this is cat.exe. This is our little AI partner. Wake up, everyone. Wake up, everyone? Where is everyone? It's time. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Hold on, what's going on here? So, this looks like we're almost taking control of the Cobalt Core itself. Let's see. Get our dodge up, huh? So what's the play here? This is one of those... when this ship should lose all its health, instead something else will happen. Okay, well then, in that case... let's just see what happens if we skedaddle it. Okay, so it moves as well. Let's see what happens if we take a shot. That's our crewmate right there. Dizzy. Wake up, man. Gotta break him out. Okay. Busting him out, that's fine. I don't feel terrible about it then. There we go. Is this implying this is what happens every time, Luke? That we have to wake our characters? This is lovely. I'm glad I got to experience this on stream, because I actually thought that maybe the way that we unlocked the last character was by doing another complete run now that we had unlocked all those memories. But apparently, I just had to press a button that I didn't notice beforehand, and now we're into something brand new. Alright, this is an experience. Wake up, Diz. You're one of the better characters. We need you. Buckle up, son. So now we get access to some of Dizzy's stuff, too. That's excellent. Okay. They're gonna auto-dodge. That's rough. So we'll do a basic shot, get them right out of the way, and then we'll do a basic block. Okay, trying to unlock rigs here. Okay, so if it gets hit here, it'll move all the way. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do another basic shot. It'll auto dodge all the way over. We'll pick up... oh, we actually took a hit. Okay. Then we will take a basic dodge and get... oh, that's not going to get us completely out of the way, is it? Shucks. Okay, so that means if we have a dodge, we can move into range to fire again. Right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But they are taking shots there. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how that auto dodge works then. Oh, it only had so many charges. I think that's what it was telling me. Alright, ending turn. Take a little bit of damage. So it can dodge 3 times. Which means that we can hit it with a basic shot. It'll auto-dodge 3 times, and now we can hit it with the final volley there. There we go. There we go. Now, are we gonna have to unlock or bust out all the other members, or just our core members? Let's see. Yeah, you get that coffee, Riggs. it's not a normal loop. No, this is something new. This is something exciting. It's the last one. Okay, we got a volley here. No matter where we go, we're going to be taking some damage, huh? So let's do a block shot, a basic block, and an evasive shot. Give us a little dodge potential for next turn. We'll take 1 point of damage because this will eat through 2 of our shields. Bing, bang, bong. Just like that. Alright, this is no problem though. We just blow him up. And now we got ourselves parry. Yeah! Getting out of this loop. Makes this one any different? Well, we got Cat on the con, that's why. We retconned those timelines. Alright, we gotta get Isaac out of here. Isaac's got all the turrets. Okay, we should be able... Not so worried about these right now, because they're actually going to be firing down our, how you say, empty zones. Except for this one here. We'll take 2 damage from that. But I think if we do multi-shot, so that'll do 3 damage from each cannon, so that'll be 9. Plus block shots. Plus evasive shots, so that's 12 right there. Plus 9 is 15, and what's it got? Oh, it'll survive 1 round. Okay. Oh man, I was wrong. It's not going to survive very long at all. Okay. Not even 1 round. Why does Cat look weird? That's a good question. Every now and then it'll glitch to that black version, and we haven't really figured out what's going on with Cat. You're the egg. The void creature. Okay, so these are apparently still in play. I think I would love to... Oh, I can fire an attack drone of my own, huh? Very fun. We're busting out Drake at this point. Let's see. What can we do here? We can probably... shift... blow up most of these. Here's what I'm gonna do. Shift. I'm gonna blast. We're gonna shift back. Or no, better yet. Shift left again. Fire an attack drone of our own. Very cool. Take some blocking shots, and put up a block of our own. Now this is going to give us a status effect, and I kind of wonder what that's going to be. Let's find out. Ooh, heat damage. So we're going to take a little damage from that, no doubt. But I think we've got the firepower. The overwhelming firepower to take this round down. No doubt. No diggity. Just like that. What are we doing to the time stream now? Good question. Are we gonna have to break out... What's her name? Books, though, because that was kind of like a bonus character. We're ending it all, huh? Can we survive? Good question. Okay, so Cat's not turning into the villain. That's good to know. The first people I ever met, I love you guys. Wow, Cat. How wholesome. Oh, that's right. We gotta break out Max, who's easily the worst character. Okay, we could do a heck of a lot of damage. Some shields up. Make some evasive maneuvers. We'll get some shields up some more. And we'll fire some more drones. There we go. And that shot will whiff. We'll We'll take 1 hull damage from that heat. That heat, though. Okay, and no problem. We just shift on over into the shot, just like that. Cat B skin unlocked. Dork. This nerd. Is this the extremely cool thing I was promised? Absolutely. Oh, we do have to unlock books. Okay. Gonna do 2 damage. Well, attack drone's gonna take some of that shot. What can we do here? Shuffle shot. What's this one gonna do? Randomize the order of the cards in your hands. This is why Max's stuff, like, never clicked with me. It's all about hand manipulation, and apart from, like, maybe the one ship that I never really used, the Tide Runner, I just found it was a slog having to drag him through all of the fights. To the point where I was, like, speed running to just remove his cards from the deck, just to free up space for better stuff. Alright, what are we gonna do here? That's actually decent damage, so here's what I think we'll do. We'll shift to the left. I guess we're gonna need a dodge for that, because we're gonna have to get our drone out of the way so I can make a killer shot here. We're gonna dodge into an evasive shot, so we got more evasion to work with. Into a block shot. Into a shuffle shot. 1, 2. Oh! So close. Alright, and then we are going to shift back over. And we'll let our drones clean up the rest of it. There we go. Look at that. No damage. Books, who is a really cool character who does, like, magical stuff, which is cool. I am. Cat is. I'm a big fan. Thought you might want to see this. Well, what are we gonna see, Cat? It's happening. It's happening, you guys. This is it. It's gonna be the shortest stream we ever did. Is that everyone? That's everyone. Let's go. Not yet. What's the matter, Riggs? We're missing someone. Who? Who could it be? Save her too? Really? Who's that? Evil Riggs? It is Evil Riggs. Nice. Okay. Now this is actually a fight here. Okay. What are we gonna do? We're going to give ourselves some dodge potential. So that we can... That part's weak there, so I'd love to be hitting that. So let's move to the left. Just like that. We'll hit him with the EMP slug to take out the stuff that they were gonna fire. Bam. Look at that. We'll do a basic shot. Just a big old volley. A multi-shot. Nice. Evil Riggs, we're out of here. Let's go. Yeah, it's an option. You're coming with us. Something might go wrong, but we'll just have to see when it happens. Willing to risk it if you are. Let's risk it. Let's go. Catch. What's this? Oh, it's a piece of the Cobalt Core. Whoa. I think on both of us. Nice. We've got the ultimate Riggs. Now what's this? Now what do we got? Piece of the core itself? Missile swarm. Oh geez. What's this one? Launch an object 1 to the left of your missile bay and launch missiles. That's actually a pretty strong attack. Let's do that, why don't we? Bam, bam, bam. And then we launch missiles. Awesome. Let's do a shuffle shot, except I'd like to have better tone on it, otherwise I'm going to be careening into my missiles here. Let's see. but if I move over, I'm going to be whiffing down the side there, so we might just have to waste some of these missiles. Let's do a block shot, because you never know when we're going to get hit. An evasive shot, so we can move around a bit. And shuffle shot. Into a basic dodge and basic block. Alright, they're going to do really barely any damage, and we can actually shift 1, so we're only going to take 3, which means it's going to go straight to the shields. Uh-oh. This is the end. The boundary between this space-time and the one you came from. Our sensors are off the charts. It's getting... oh, geez. Yeah, that looks tough. What's the plan? The boundary will be destroyed. Alright, Cat, we believe in you. We're all 9s. Now or never, Cat. Yes, the power of friendship. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Attack damage equal to our missing hull. That's pretty good. That's actually incredibly good. Problem is I only have 1 energy. Attack for 1 damage per card color in your hand, which means it would do 9. Across 4 of these, that would do 36 damage, right? And that's exactly what the other enemy barrier has. So, wow, that's just cutscene logic right there. Let's hit him. I think we did it, you guys. Cobalt Core. A game from Rocket Rat Games, look at that. I didn't expect that to come by so soon. I actually love the little, like, pixel animated cutscenes and stuff that they have in this game. Very reminiscent of old, like, E-Zone stuff. We'll let this play out. I wonder, is this going to unlock that last character slot for us? And then what could be beyond that? I know there's one more challenge that I wanted to try, that we're going to try to get to tonight. But I'll have to check Steam and see how this updated the Chivos. Those sweet Chivos. It's games like these that really make me want to get back into doing software dev myself. Wouldn't it be cool to have a little Spaceman and Friends game that we could show off, that we could have others play? You know, we've had other friends of the show release games of their own. Koryojo with their visual novel. The Nova Swarm with their visual novels, plural. Game Grotto with their various titles. And click and hold to continue. There we go. Hey, okay, I got 2 Chivos. We beat the finale, and we unlock Cat. Her cards summon other characters' cards and dabble in every mechanic. Interesting, interesting. I might like to try out playing as Cat. Alright, so here's what we're going to do now. I believe there's... Let me take a quick look-see here. So there's 2 achievements left for us to do. One is winning a run on the hardest difficulty, which even I don't think I'm ready for yet. The last one is winning a fight that we shouldn't have started, which is winning a fight against the shopkeeper character, which is what we're going to try to do tonight. So for that, I think we're going to go with cards that and stuff that I know can work, that I'm familiar with. We're going to take Izzy, we're going to take Perry, and we're going to take Drake. And we're going to load them up on the Ares, which is like my favorite ship. This one's incredibly good. It's got a 1, 2, 3, 4 slot like width of a ship, so it's nice and compact, hard to hit. Comes with armored parts, and you can switch where the cannons come out. You play a card and it swaps position on the cannons, which is great because it really helps with your positioning. So we're gonna try a run with these three, and we're gonna try to take down that shopkeep. If we're close enough to one at the start, then I'll show you like kind of what the fight will look like. But ultimately, I think we have to go through most of a run before we can upgrade ourselves enough to confidently take them on. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove 2 cards. We're going to get rid of the 2 basic shots that they give us. Because this is what I find, as I've been playing this, is that you really want to minimize the amount of cards in your deck. It's not, it's not a case of, oh, you play your cards and they're one use and they get exhausted or something like that. Anytime you play a card, it goes to the discard pile, and once you've played all the cards in your deck, they get shuffled back into the draw pile. Which means that if you want, like, a convenient place, like a consistent playstyle, then really you want as few cards as possible, so you're always drawing the stuff that you need. High-powered stuff. But here's what we're going to do here. We are going to take the multi-shot. We're going to give ourselves more dodging ability, and then we are going to I was going to say scoot and shoot, but instead I think we are going to, and this is where the toggle cannon stuff comes in handy, we are going to up our shields, we are going to move 1 over, and we are going to toggle our cannon. And every time we do that, the armored portion gets switched around as well, which is super cool. And we're going to end our turn. So he'll do 2 to us, which turns into 1, goes to our shields. Easy peasy. Now they're going to add a status effect to themselves. They're going to raise their shields. What can we do to stop this? We've got our EMP slug, which is like our go-to super cool, how you say, like killer card. I think we are going to swap cannons, move 1. We're gonna stop them from doing this status effect. They do a bunch of damage and a little more damage and raise our temporary shield. Sounds good. And the turn. Okay, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Toggle the cannon, multi-shot, up the shields, and then we're gonna slink on over. Cards that give you positioning bonuses are always great. That's what I'm finding. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do here. Bim, bam, and that'll have to be it. Okay. So he's got power drive effect. He's going to do a lot of damage, but lucky for us, he's weak. We're done. Easy peasy, just like that. So another thing that comes along with wanting fewer cards is that at the end of any fight, they give you this opportunity. Hey, pick a card, free prize. And the first time I was playing through this game, I was like, oh, this is great, more cards, fun stuff. But turns out, when I'm playing to win, I just end up skipping the rewards most of the time, because they're just not that great. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here, 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 so we can get the repair yard so I can show y'all what the fight's going to look like. And then we're going to have to restart the run, I think. I love this. So Sunshine Heavy Industries was the first game released by Rocket Rat Games, which is more like a puzzle shipbuilding type game, which is another one that I definitely want to check out here on the show. Running an upcycling program. Place a card with a random rarer card. Don't mind if I do. Let's swap out our basic block for Okay. Enter a refresh interval. It's not terrible. Alright, so we're in for another fight. We'll do a block shot. We'll lunge. We'll refresh. Then we'll move one and toggle, so this 1 damage turns into no damage. You know what? I had so much temporary shielding that I should have just eaten that, really. Alright, let's hit him with the multi-shot and the EMP slug. And while we're at it, we'll just up our shields. There we go. But the idea for playing with this ship is to try and get that EMP slug as often as possible. So it applies a little heat status to our ship, which if it gets to 3 or above, does hull damage to us. So we use this heatsink card to try and keep it down. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to toggle our cannon. We're going to slug the center here. That's going to cancel out its effect, which is great for us. We're going to turn that into a multi-shot. And look at that, we're almost halfway done. Let's dodge out of the way. Hit this weak point for critical damage. And next turn, we should have it in the bag. Look at that. Oh, I forgot. He had shields. Okay, no worries. We're just gonna heat sink our way over. Swap the kit. Oh, shoot. That was the wrong thing to do, but we've got shields, so it's fine. Now we got him. Bam, just like that. Didn't read the shields the first time, that's fine. Skip the rewards, onto another event. Missiles, we're not going to help him this time because we're just rushing to get to the repair yard. So here's what we're going to be up against. We have this option here to fight Cleo, the head of the repair yard. And if we hit on that, let's do this. It gets huge. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that damage. So obviously, we would not be in a great position right now. What we'd probably want to do, once we finally get around to it, is A, have a super good ship, but B, try to get to one of these sides where there's much less, damage output. So we'd want to take, like, the lunge ability, dodge to get us a little further along, and then we go as far as we can. Make a block shot, toggle. Will we even survive this first volley? Nope. That'd be the idea. We're going to be hunting for artifacts that'll increase our damage output and shield output and stuff like that, so that by the end of the run, we might actually stand a chance. That's the plan. So we're going to be using the same team. We're just going to be playing a little more seriously this time. That's the idea. Let's start our run. Alright, what do we want to do? Gain 1 random rare card, upgrade 2 random cards to type A. That's a good idea. So this is perfect. Our multi-shot got better, our block shot got better. With rare exception, those type A upgrades. Generally the best. So all these cards, they have upgrades. You can see that's something you can do at the repair yards. Anytime you reach one, you'll be given the opportunity to remove a card, or upgrade a card, or repair your hull, or fight the shopkeeper. But we're not there yet. That's going to take us a minute. Alright, so let's slug this guy, multi-shot. We're speed running it. Let's go. Okay, what can we do here? We got no offensive capability at the moment, so we will block, shield, and bring our heat down. Worries, we're just gonna toggle, slug the center, move over, And what can we do now? Block shot. We'll heat sink. We'll switch over into a basic shot. And next turn we should be just fine. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Look at that. Spaceman, it's like you've played this thing all weekend. Alright, I'm kinda tempted to take the extra battery, but it's an exhaust card, meaning we can only play it once, so it's not something I can rely on a whole lot. This one could be useful if we play around the idea of having a, taking a lot of damage, which is a unique way to sort of play it. But I think I'm going to instead prioritize just doing a heck of a lot of damage. Alright, so we want to hit as many fights where we can get artifacts as possible. So I think we're going to go here to 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 here. Fighting the Space Wizard. It's like we got Emby on the show. Alright, we're gonna get out of range here. Block shot. Basic shot. Easy peasy. Now sometimes they'll put these useless little cards into your deck. If we had the ability to at the moment, I would love to cancel those. But we don't, so we won't. So we'll just do a bunch of damage. So, we can't play cards belonging to certain members of our team when we're under the effect of this guy's junk that he threw in our deck. So instead, we have to spend energy to get them back. Which is a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we got this this fight pretty well in the bag. See, that time parry went. Get rid of that, we'll get parry back. We will move over one and chip away, and next turn we should have cards we need. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Anything good here? Not really. Usually what I'm hunting for is another copy of the EMP. This one here, the EMP Slug. And we try to upgrade both of them to this EMP Slug A, which will do 4 damage and stun. We can get another copy of Multi-Shot, that's not so bad, but really what we're hunting for is particular artifacts that'll let us bypass shields, or that'll let us do, how you say, damage from both of our cannons at the same time. Kinda depending on luck. Scaffolding right in the middle of my ship, huh? Add an unshootable scaffold in the middle of the ship. Now, does that mean it's going to make us wider? Let's find out. It does. It does mean it makes us wider. Which is not great, but because we are... I mean, that means we got 2 sections. This is not actually terrible, really. Because we've got 2 sections that are hard to target on their own, and we can switch where the cannon is located. So this is actually kind of cool. No refunds. Alright, what are we going to do here? We're going to upgrade our EMP Slug to EMP Slug A. The next thing we'll do is try to remove some of those basic cards, just so we can more consistently draw our good card. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We're going to toggle cannons. Gonna... let's see. Hit him with a basic shot, shield surge. Then we'll heat sink even though we're not getting any benefit. I just want to let this fly through. Similarly, here's what I think we'll do. Toggle cannons again. Move one. Slug the center. Now this rocket will pass right through us, which is great for us. And that should do it. Good fight, good fight. Alright, now, artifacts. Jet thrusters. Gain 2 evade on the first turn. Very good. This will be perfect for us. It'll also help on that final fight that we're pushing toward, where we want to try to get all the way over to one of the sides so that we don't get nailed by all that center damage. Jumbo! Alright, what can we do here? Well, we can go... Toggle cannons. Move one into a lunge, so we get that extra damage on the brittle part. Another basic shot. Basic block. And then we will move one so that the bulk of the damage is going down our center. Clever play, Spaceman. Clever play. Okay, toggling cannons, slugging right down the center, block shot. Easy win. See, nothing to it, nothing to it. You just gotta play proactively. Gotta play smart. Barrage, eh? So move and shoot. Parades to do a little more damage. I don't think so. Alright, let's take a look at what we can get here. Bench drive, first time you lose hull, gain overdrive, that's not bad. Gain 1 stun charge after your first. That could be very useful. I think we'll go for stun calibrator. Knowing what we're up against, knowing that we're trying for that big fight at the end against the cat. Here's what we can do. Basic shot. Now we get the stun charge. The stun charge is what that EMP thing that we've been using is so great at. We're going to move over one. We're going to stun, so now it's not going to get its effect. That's great. That's great. Similarly, we switch cannons. Hit him with a basic shot. Move one. Slug him. And we'll let that whiff right down center. Basic shot. Multi-shot. Easy peasy. Multi-stun, eh? Stun, then move left. Then stun again. And we can upgrade that to do it 3 times. Kinda like that. And that's gonna actually be very helpful in our final fight, so I'm gonna say let's take that. Jettison hatch, remove 2 cards at repair yards. That would actually be awesome for us as we're going into a repair yard. We're going to remove 2 cards, and we're going to get rid of our basic shots. So now we'll never draw those again, we'll just be drawing our better stuff. That means we can have more time to upgrade that stuff as well. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's lunge, shield surge, and multi-shot. Actually, are we on the... Okay, so we're on the first mini-boss already. We're making good time here. We're going to take 1 hit, but we've got 1 temporary shield, which means we're not losing anything, really. What do we want to do here? Let's see. EMP into a block shot? I think so. Do a block shot. We could even move one over. But I'm not super worried about losing shields at this point. So I think we're just going to stay put just in case we need that evasion for anything else down the line. Like this, for example. See, now's a great opportunity to move one to the left. And now we're only going to take 1 damage. We can multi-shot. We can block. And we can get our dodge back. Swap cannons. Slug it. Block shot. And turn. Multi-shot. Block shot. Toggle the cannons. Oh, you know what, though? I forgot that we're stunning now on our second shots, so I didn't even have to do that. All good, all good. We're gonna slug it. Now, because we are at 3 heat, we're gonna take 1 hull damage this turn. So that's going to go right through our shields. But in the meantime, we could get some temporary shield up to help with this one hit that's going to go to us. We'll end our turn. We take that 1 hull damage. Thankfully, after these mini boss fights at the end of the zones, we do upgrade our ship a little bit, so we will get that health back. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh no, here we go. We've got a shot that can do it. Bam. I thought we had no damaging shots. Our hand. Look at that. We get a little extra hull. Let's skip rewards again. Alright. We can go for a bunch of artifacts. Could be useful. We could go for the thermo detonator. Get 1 extra energy, but gain 1 heat each turn. Probably not great for us, because I'm not great at managing the heat. Or permanently gain +1 max shield, and gain 1 shield at the start of every turn, but if shield was already full, take 2 hull damage. Not great, because I usually like to keep full shields. That's going to end up damaging us in the long run, so we'll probably go for the Genesis artifact. Oh my goodness, is it the Vector Spaceman of the Vector Spaceman show playing the space-based pixel art turn-based game of all time? It's my very favorite Dog. It's Dee Dee, you guys. Welcome to the program. I hope you're having a fine Wednesday. And yes, we are playing through some more Cobalt Core tonight. We're hunting Chivos. We got 2 left to do. Just at the top of the show, I didn't even realize that we were this close to, like, finishing the, like, quote-unquote true ending of the game, so that was great. We got that all squared away. Now we're just on the hunt for all these little extra stuff so we can get that 100% Steam completion. And so far, so good. Okay, shield lasts between combat. Definitely a good thing to take. What do we want here? Jumper cables. Gain temp shield equal to your missing hull, or all of Dizzy's cards' attacks deal +1 damage. That's what we want. While at 3+ heat, all your attacks deal +1 damage, or heat can be reduced to -3. That might actually be more useful, because we can, like, preemptively reduce our heat. But I think it's more likely the case that we're going to be taking excess heat, so let's go with this one. Should help us in the long run. Yo, good on ya. Thank you so much. And what are you up to tonight, Dee Dee? I hope you're having a fine Wednesday. It's felt like a long week already, hasn't it? We zip to the next nebular. The Sapphire Cluster. And straight into another fight. Alright. What are they going to have us do here? We're going to move. We're going to toggle our cannons. We're going to slug it down the center. And we're going to hit it with a block shot. There we go. Okay, we're gonna move one, and we're gonna start getting rid of this Genesis canister trash cards in my deck that we got from picking up that last artifact. But once we play these, once we get rid of these, they're gone for good. That is just fine by me. Heck of a shot, Spaceman. Heck of a shot. Alright, we're gonna... let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna move, and... okay, that's the third. Should be good at this point. Just got home from grabbing a pizza, so it's perfect time to watch the Vector Spaceman show, conveniently airing during my dinner time. Look at this! So convenient! Enjoy that pizza. We're gonna do our best to be a worthy host for the evening. And once again, we're gonna skip these rewards because, pro tips, we don't actually want a lot of cards in our deck. We want to be consistently drawing the good stuff, which means having not a whole lot of the bad stuff. Alright, so we want to prioritize artifacts and getting to as many repair yards as we can. So we're going to go here, up to here, down to the boss, because that gets us an artifact as well, up to here. I think that's going to be our route. Just like that. What kind of pizza you munching on tonight, DD? Did you know that amid all the fuss about pineapple on pizza, there was actually Canadians who invented the first Hawaiian pizza? Those scoundrels. Right, I think we're gonna multi-shot into a block shot into shields. So we got max shields right now, and that will carry over. So that's good to know. It's just your good old-fashioned pepperoni. But controversially, I don't mind a good Hawaiian. See, I don't mind a good Hawaiian as well. Now, this could be because we also happen to be Canadians here on the Vector Spaceman show. It's part of our heritage. It's a cultural monument. Let's see, what else can we do? Shoot and move and shoot. But then I'm gonna get... I guess we just end the turn. Okay, what can we do here? We move one this way, multi-shot, and we block shot. We got one left, so we'll just pick up some extra evasion. Tactically sound, Spaceman. Well done. And look at that. Bam. Clear shot to victory. Okay, so here's what we were looking for. We pick up another copy of the EMP Slug, and then we can upgrade this to an EMP Slug A down the line. And then we got two heavy-hitting, real hard attacks. I'll keep the multi-shot A because it got upgraded for free, so we might as well keep using it. But the other things that we could stand to improve would be improving the multi-stun, and then improving the basic dodge and the basic block, so that they have a 0 cost. Honestly, I would probably just get rid of the basic block, because we've already got the artifact that lets us carry over our shields. And we've got the block shot, we've got the shield surge. We might not need it to keep our shields up, but then again, it's a huge fight that we're gonna be going into, so we might want to have it handy. We might just. Alright, so we're going like do-do-do. So we go here. There's a mom and pop pizza just nearby down here on Earth that is dedicated to crazy And out there combinations, people may side-eye, but the maple bacon pizza with the smoked paprika sauce is a hidden gem. It sounds good. It's got me craving. Thank you so much. But I've already had my dinner for tonight, so I've got to hold out. I've got to hold out, Spaceman. You gotta be strong. Especially this time of year, when it's so easy to get lost in the snackage. Holiday visitations, Christmas parties, big Christmas dinners and what have you. We're gonna be eating well, that's for sure. We just gotta hold out for a couple more weeks. Okay, should we make this an honorable duel? I think we can do that. This is fun too. I like the characters that are in this game. Alright, so all we have to do is not target his weak spot. We can do that though. What'll we do? We'll give us another dodge. Bing, bang, bam. Just like that. And we'll shield surge. Why not? Okay. Slug down the center. Switch, and oh, you know what? That was a bad move, Spaceman. That was a waste. Now we don't have enough energy left. Let's do a block shot and a multi-stun. There we go. Easy peasy. Sir Ratso has a glorious stash goatee. He's got that charming, gentlemanly look to him, doesn't he? I think we just have to get him down to 4 health before he skedaddles. He'll say, "Oh, what an honorable duel. I ended my turn. I was trying to press the toggle cannon button. Oh, Spaceman, you fool." No matter. We are mighty. We can surmount this. We'll get some shield back. Do a multi-shot. The Colonel Sanders of Space Rats, exactly. Not that we want to suggest, you know, that your local KFC establishment might be teeming with rats. No, sir. That's not what we want to imply. Is it true? That's neither here nor there. Okay, we should be able to... He's got his armor up, so this will only do 3 damage, but that should take us to the point of victory still. Bam. So he'll be all like, "Well fought, I see this fight, farewell." And he dips, look at that. Do we want 3 EMP slugs? That's the question. We'll upgrade one here. We'll have a repair yard here. At which we can do what, though? Start upgrading some of those cheaper basic ones. So no, I think having the 2 is fine. As long as we can consistently draw one every turn, or every 1.5 turn, then we should be good. Sidestep is not bad. And it costs nothing. But we've already got lunge, and this is one that we can upgrade to be flippable, so we can change the direction that we're moving, which is much more useful, I think. So I think we will just skip the rewards this time, as we are wont to do, and move on to the next fight. Alright, feller. Go for a slug into a multi-shot. Start doing damage right out the gate. Easily my favorite ship. This one here, the Ares, that lets us toggle our cannon position. Didn't have this unlocked the first time we did this last week, but we've been learning, we've been improving. gonna move over, we're gonna slug. That's gonna go straight down the middle because we've got this empty area here, which is not a usual part of the ship, but we were lucky enough to get it added through fortuitous random events. Gotta love them. Alright, we'll slug out that for damage. We'll... I guess we'll just move over one. Or... Nah, that's what we'll do. Move over one, and we'll make some shots. And then next turn, we should be able to draw something that'll do 3 damage. Yeah, just like that. It's so easy when you're cracked like Spaceman. Your next one attack will stun. You've got multi-stuns. We've got 2 EMP slugs. If we wanted to, we could turn the multi-shot into something that does stun, because the second shot on our turn always stuns. I think we've probably got enough stun damage at the moment. Attack for 4 damage, add 3 fumes to your draw pile. Which kind of just get in the way of stuff, it's not really worth it. I think we'll once again skip the rewards. We're gonna upgrade our last EMP slug, so now they're both gonna do 4 damage. And then we're gonna pick up an artifact, a ricochet paddle. So when we shoot an incoming missile, it turns it around. That's useful. Not super useful for the final fight, but useful in the process of getting there, I suppose. Okay, and we're going to... That'll be it, because that's going to shoot right down our center. Ah, they're firing mines. Mines, eh? Toggle, slug it, do a heat sink to keep our heat down, and the turn. I'd love to get one that an artifact that'll give us like a bonus to our how do you say, energy per turn or something like that. Because I know there is stuff that we can make use of. One. Oh, I ran out. Shoot, that was a bad move. So now I'm all out of movement. Alright. I wasn't reading that correctly. They're gonna shoot the mine and blow themselves up for a few damage. We'd love to see it. Let's see here. It's going to do 1 damage. 1, 2. Shoot, we're kind of in a position where we can't avoid these. If we were armored, that 1 times 3, it would sort of just bounce off of our armor, but I can't position us in any way where that's going to be helpful right now. Instead, what we're going to do is a little multi-stun. Oh, and there we go, and it'll shoot right down the center. That actually works out very well for us. And then we won't make any use of that temporary shield, so we're just done. Good. Get some evasion back, and next turn we should have it. There we go. Just like that. Just so easy. Okay. Escalate. It's an Escalate A, so it's already improved, so it's just free overdrive? Yeah, I think we will take that. I do like free. Alright, we gotta fight a space squid. A rogue starnacle. if you will. We're gonna move one. We're gonna get rid of this card giving effect because I hate those. Hit him with a block shot, and that's a good start to a round, Spaceman. Yes, it is. Well said, Spaceman. Okay, in his weak point, hit him with the multi-shot. Oh, that was a good round. We are tearing through this guy. Tearing through this guy. Look at us go, Dee Dee. Alright, we're gonna escalate. We're gonna slug it. Ho ho! And, okay, apparently I am out of energy, so we'll add a dodge. How far can we go here? We're going to take the least amount of damage if we just stay put, so we're going to end the turn here. And then we end it with one of these, one of those. Big shots. I like this here. The piercing damage. And so far we haven't gotten any of the artifacts that would naturally let us do piercing damage, so I kind of wonder if it's worth picking up another multi-shot. I do like ignoring all shields and armor. 1, 2, and he's through though. It's just so good. Battle repair is not bad. Deflection, though. We get to attack, we get to shield, we get to temporary shield. Kind of like a better version of our block shot. The block shot's already improved. Here's the thing, I don't want to take on too many cards. That's a problem. I think we're okay without the multi-shot right now. I think we're just going to hold out and hope that we're going to get something that'll let us pierce. This is useful. Every 4th turn gave one overdrive. That would be great. While our hull is under half max damage, that's kinda risky. Gain 1 extra energy on the 1st turn. That's useful. I think it's better if we get the overdrive damage. But it's every 4th turn. Are we really going to be in most of these fights 4 turns? We're going to go with prepped batteries for now. Let's hit the repair yard. We're going to upgrade our lunge such that we can flip it and choose which direction we lunge through. That's going to be useful. Alright, 2nd out of 3 mini-bosses. We're going to target the weak point here. So we're going to toggle our cannon. Weak point. Shield surge. Dodge. And we'll take 1 temporary damage off of that hit, 1 damage off of that hit. So our shields will go down just a tiny bit. But our hull's still good. Still good. Alright, we are going to toggle the cannon. We're going to disable this shot here. Escalate first. That's 6 plus. That could work. That could work. That could work. And then we'll move back into position. Okay, good stuff. The slug. We can do a little bit of damage here. We can, so this is what I mean by we can flip it around and choose which way we're lunging. So for example, if we go this way, then we're completely out of harm's way, which is great. We love not being in harm's way. Alright, we can EMP slug again, but let's escalate first. Oh, but here we go. Let's target the weak point. For massive damage. Of course that's what we want to do. Then we shield surge, and that'll allow us to tank the shot here. The music is one of the best parts. Big props to the conductor. They're gonna go for temporary shields. I'm gonna let them have it, just so I can get some back for myself. And we toggle into the big shot. Boom. Okay. Gotta finish this right here, right now. Oh, but I don't have the energy for it. Okay. Well then, in that case, we are going to do a little lunge. And next turn we'll get him. Next turn. And we'll get some of our hull back. There we go. Alright, we get a little upgrade. Attack damage equals total damage of enemies' cannon attacks. That will be such a benefit for us, because if you saw that big ship that we're going to be going up against is all about like overwhelming you with firepower. So if we can use this, plus we can upgrade it so that it recycles, that's a killer card right there. We're taking that. Alright, on pickup, remove 3 cards. Permanently gain, yeah, we don't want the dizzy one. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. All non-parry card attacks deal 1 less damage. So that would mean our EMPs would deal 1 less damage, but we gain 1 extra energy every turn. Simplicity, remove 3 cards. Do we have 3 cards that we want to remove? So we're going to upgrade parry the next opportunity we get, so that it's not an exhaust card, so that it will continue to get cycled back into our deck. So what it means is that the EMPs would do 3 damage instead. And this would do 1 damage like it originally did, because that was upgraded. And these would do 1 less, which generally only really do damage when we have Escalate on. So, which means, really, when you think about it, it's not like they're doing negative damage, so they'd still be doing 0, so when they would be doing damage due to Escalate anyways, they'd still be doing their regular amount of damage. That's actually not terrible. So I think we're going to go with the power diversion, because I think it's really worth it to get that additional damage. Or energy, sorry. Alright, we're going to the last zone. The Void's Cradle. Now it says all non-parry card attacks deal 1 less damage, but it's still showing that this one is dealing 2. So why is that? Why is that, I'm not sure. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to toggle our cannon. We're going to hit him with a multi-stun. We're going to move 1. Hit him with a block shot. Heat sink. And that should be good. Just completely shut him down. Okay, now it is. Now I am seeing it applied. Hello, Newt and friends. How are we doing tonight? And welcome to the program. Hi, Newt. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. What have you guys been up to tonight? You guys, if you're not already familiar with friend of the show, Newt, our Newty fellow virtual streamer, let's do a little shout out here. Big shout outs for Newt. Bam, there we go. Make sure you're following Newt. because he's super cool. He's got fun content, and you should go check him out because he's a cool dude. Tonight we're playing through a game called Cobalt Core. It is a indie pixel roguelike card-based deck building type game, and it's got super cool mechanics. It's got super cool characters. It's got really engaging gameplay, and I've been playing it like all of last week, and I'm super good at it at this point, and I've almost 100%ed it on Steam, and we're just Chivo hunting at this point, and we're going for one of the toughest fights of the game. We're working our way up there, so we should be getting to it in, let me look at the map here. Let's see, we gotta get to a repair yard in order to initiate this fight, so it means we're either gonna do it here or here, so we got a few fights in us still. It is super cute. So it's by a little developer called Rocket Rat Games. And I've been saying it reminds me a lot of like FTL, Faster Than Light, or like Into the Breach, those type of games. Especially when it comes to having your little co-pilots and stuff. So there's a whole roster of characters that you can choose to take with you, and different ships that you can outfit and load out and what have you. And yeah, it's super great. What were you guys up to tonight? Hope you were having fun. Now, what is the play here, Spaceman? Clearly, we're going to toggle our cannon. We're going to hit him with the EMP. That's going to disable their cannon. Then we're going to pick up some extra dodge. And then we're going to lunge because we've got the stun attack. That's going to disable that as well. What's he trying to do here? Trying to apply a status effect to himself, huh? You played OG Half-Life? Nice. I never played the original Half-Life. I played Half-Life 2, because I remember it came with the orange box, when you could get that for the Xbox and for the PC as well. The big draws for those, of course, were Team Fortress 2 and Portal, because they were coming out around the same time. But no, I loved Half-Life 2, and that's what got me into stuff like Gary's Mod, tooling around with mods and things like that. It was your first time? Well, how was it? I just remember seeing like machinima and stuff back in the day, done in original, well, I guess not in original Half-Life, but using Half-Life OG models and material and what have you through, it must have been like Source Filmmaker or Gary's Mod or something like that. Really fun stuff. I'm glad to hear it. Well, welcome to the program. Chill out, kick back, relax. It's just Spaceman for the next little while as we try to fumble our way through these fights. We've got a cheeky little ship here with a hole in the middle so that enemy shots go right through us. How clever is that? This is forward-thinking space-manery, is what this is. Okay, we could either... You know what? We can do both. We're gonna escalate. We're gonna hit him with the multi-shot. And then we're gonna hit him with the parry attack. Oh, you know what? I didn't think that through clearly. I should have hit him with the parry attack first before we canceled out his shot, because then it would have done more damage. Spaceman, you gotta be thinking about that. Alright, so we'll just hit him with the EMP slug, and we'll save this for later. Since right now we can only use it once per fight. We are going to toggle cannons, we're gonna lunge, we're gonna multi-shot, and we're gonna slug it. Slugging it out. So now that we got this extra energy per turn, means that we could conceivably hit him with 2 of those EMP shots every turn. What do they got here? 8 hull? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bump this up to 7. We're gonna move 1 in. Bam. That was worth it. Get an extra dodge on us. And next turn, we should be able to finish him off with whatever we got. Okay, so they've actually got temporary shields here. Gotta take that into account. Alright, so in that case, how about we... stun it. Bam. Bam. back a bit, and then we'll do a little block shot. How about that? What I should have done was swap the cannon to this side, hit that before we did the shift. Live and learn, Spaceman. Okay, he's only got one left. We'll toggle cannons, hit him with the multi-shot, and we're done. Look at that. Take a celebratory quick swig. Skip these. Okay, what's the route here? Gotta hit here. Go for more artifacts, though, is the question. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can do... Oh, no, we can't do both. I was going to say we could go here, then here, but no, we can't go backwards. That's not how it works. Okay. What do we still need to upgrade here? We still need to upgrade parry. And then the other one that we could upgrade would be... Shield Surge, maybe? We could improve our maximum shield capacity. But that max capacity only lasts for the combat, so it won't carry over like our shield charge does. Okay. So in that case, we'd probably just upgrade dodge to cost 0. So we'll hit here, we'll upgrade parry. So that it always stays in the draw pile. Then we'll go here, here, and then I'll have to decide whether we go for an extra artifact or whether we go for an extra upgrade. We'll see when we get there. So here's what this guy's going to do. He's going to auto-dodge, which means when we fire, he's going to move completely out of the way. It means he's going to move 2 to the left, which means he'll end up like right here in this 3 area. Which means if we wanted to actually get a shot on him, we'd have to move 1, then hit him with an extra shot. But I think we can do that. Here's what we're going to do. Block shot. We toggle our cannons. We move over 1, hit him with that slug. And then we just pick up some extra dodge, why don't we? Oh, he's doing the same thing. Okay. So instead, what we will do... We're gonna be eating up a whole lot of our evasion here. But this will work at least. We lunge, we get him to move over a bit, we move over again, we escalate into a multi-shot. That'll cancel out his would-be assault on us, and we end the turn. Now, every time he's applying this effect here, he's getting auto-dodge back, is I'm pretty sure what he's doing. This time, I think I'd actually rather just try to stun him. We'll bring our heat down a bit, and we'll end the turn. Just let him get a turn there. Alright, we're gonna block shot, a dodge, into a multi-shot, there we go. And shield surge while we're at it, why not? And now he's firing rockets, okay. Seeking rockets, too. Now, what can we do about that? Interestingly, we have this ricochet paddle artifact, which means if we shoot missiles, we actually turn them around at the enemy. However, we also have the parry in our hand, which is going to do 8 damage. This guy's only got 4 hull, so that's how we're going to hit it, just like that. We could have done something fun there, but I think we're going to prioritize just doing a buttload of damage. Another parry card. So this is interesting. we could pick up another parry card, upgrade it here, then we'd have so many cards in our deck. We've already got 12 cards in our deck, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in terms of drawing consistently, is kind of a bummer. So instead, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick that card up. At the next station, we're not going to upgrade it. We're actually going to remove the basic block and probably the multi-shot. Or maybe the multi-stun. Yeah, probably the multi-stun and the basic block. Take that, yoink. Which means we're not going to go for this artifact here with this boss fight. Or unusually strong enemy encounter fight. Oh, this fish. This guy sucks. Alright, what are we going to do here? We're gonna slug it. I should have escalated before I did that. What a shame. Spaceman, you fool. Alright, and then we are going to escalate and lunge. Pick up some extra dodge and let him fire down the center. If I had that parry shot, that would be great. Slug it. We're gonna move it just a little bit. And the turn. Our shields are already maxed out. There we go. That's what I like to see. We are going to use the one that will get exhausted. Because if we use that one, then suddenly our deck is smaller, so we're drawing the stuff that we want more often. Deck building is all about statistics. That's what I'm finding. We'll get our heat down while we're at it. Parry shot, and move. There we go. Now the one thing that would really take us to the next level is if we could get the Ares upgrade that allows us to fire from both cannons at the same time. Like, I feel like we could one-shot the shopkeeper ship if we had that and a parry in our hands. Alright, the turn. Oh, shucks. What are we going to do here? So we're going to take a bit of damage, huh? Going to... Oh, you know what? We might be okay. We're going to heat sink. We're going to slug it. And we're going to multi-shot. Then we're going to do a little dodge. Just do a little dodge. Okay, can we finish this? We sure can. Dunzo. And we keep all our shields, which is the important part. Skip that. Okay, on to another fight. Man, he's got untargetable zones too. Okay, but this is cool. Check this out. We start with 5 energy. So, we could move, escalate, and disable both of these. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. Check this out. We're going to escalate, EMP slug, toggle our cannons, EMP slug. Or you know what? This one's got a stun effect on it right now, the parry as well, so let's just use that because it does more damage. It's our second shot always stuns. So it's like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, though? Alright, toggling cannon. Get a multi-shot, keep him from bringing his shields back online. Do a little block shot just cuz. And that'll be fine. I don't want to do the lunge, because if I do, we're going to take damage. Just let him shoot down the center. He's getting tougher and tougher with these shots, huh? Alright, so we're going to multi-stun, pick up some extra dodge, and the turn. We're going to toggle the cannon, I believe. No, you know what we're going to do? Toggle the cannon into a lunge, into a parry attack. Nice. Nice. Okay, we'll let that fire down the center. And then we'll... Yeah, I think this is it. Multi-shot, that'll take it down to 0. Dunzo. Nothing we want here. Okay, on to an artifact. Overclock generators. Gain 1 energy every 3rd turn. Very useful. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here, and we're going to remove 2 cards. What are we going to get rid of? We're going to get rid of the basic block, and we're going to get rid of... multi-stun, I think. Because multi-stun only goes one direction. It's not as reliable. That's what we're going to do. Howdy! We're going to remove 2 cards, please. Basic block. Done. Multi-stun. You're out of here. You're too expensive. 2 for the price of 1. And then here, we're going to initiate our what's the word? Our bad idea of a fight. Alright, let's give ourselves a dodge here. That out, and some shield while we're at it. Alright, that wants to fire down the center. Toggle. Gonna that out. We're gonna slug it. This guy does 2 damage per shot. I'm just gonna let him fire down my center right now. Escalate. Do a block shot. Dodge. We've got all this energy and nothing to spend it on. Alright, here's what we want to do. Check this out. Check this out, though. Or maybe I'm wrong. These guys are bubbled, which means they're going to take... If I had the multi-shot again, this would be a perfect time to use that. And instead, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move. Gonna hit him with the 1 shot. We're going to hit him with the 2 shot. Just like that. And we're going to take some hull damage. Which means we're really going to have to rely on getting parry like right at the gate when we fight the shopkeeper. That's going to be important for us. But fingers crossed, it could happen. Okay, what has he got left here? 6 hull damage. We do 6 damage this turn. We cannot. We can do 3. We can give ourselves a little extra shield. We can... we can... How is that doing? Oh, because we escalated. So it's going to do 1 extra. Okay. So we may as well. It's a use it or lose it sort of situation. Take 1 shield damage. Let's try to get our shields back this turn, but we can't. Shucks. Alright then. We'll just finish the fight. And we're going to be going into the fight of our lives here. Alright, here it is. This whole run, it's been leading up to this. We want to fight. Oh, it's not the first thing we do. It's the last thing we do. Let's do this, cat. And now it's going to get all big and buff and super impressive. But we've got the parry in hand. 42 damage. That's what we want to see. Check this out. Bam. Just like that. It's still alive. It's still alive. Okay. Okay. We need to get way over here as far as we can go. Which means we go like this. We go over as far as we can. Then we heat sink over one. Then we stun shot. And then we're still going to be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's that going to get us? We've got 11 hull and 5 shields. But what's he got? 6 hull left? So we can survive this. And you know what? We're not even going to take this one here because we're armored. Quality. Good thing it's Spaceman. We just need to be able to do 6 damage next turn. Can we do it? We can do it! We can totally do it. Look at this, because we got 2 EMP slugs. 1, 2, Dunzo. That's what we were looking for. We did it. Why, though? Take these. Broken glasses. Gain 1 extra energy every turn. Repair yards are empty. Why did you do that? And we got our Chivo for that. Win a fight you shouldn't have started. We did it. Well done, everybody. Big claps for Spaceman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spaceman. Oh, you're welcome, Spaceman. Okay. Now comes the actual final fight of the game. And we should be able to take this on. Cat uploads itself to the core. You know, this is going to be no problem. No problem. We're going to just toggle. We're going to escalate first. Slug the center out. Block shot. Parry shot. Look at that. Good start. Good start. I mean, at this point, this is like one of the easiest fights for us. We're going to take any damage here. We'll take shield damage here. Toggle the cannon. Hit him with the parry damage first. Then what do we want to do? We want to do 3 damage here. And we'll take a little chip damage to the hull. Conceivably, we could... Now, we'd take more damage if we moved at this point. We're going to take trash cards, though, which just clutter up our hand. See, like we have to play it to get rid of it. So what we're going to do is... pick up some extra. We're going to play the trash card. We're going to get shields. We're going to get dodge. Then we're gonna toggle the can. See, here's the thing. We don't have anything that's going to stun this right now. So we're going to toggle the cannon. I shouldn't have toggled the cannon, but I think it'll be fine. Stun that. We don't stun that, that's right. Then we move back 1, we're going to take 2 damage here, that's fine. The bulk of it's going to go down the middle, and that's what's important. The rest will just go to our shields. Let's see. We want to escalate. Who doesn't love escalating? We want to dodge. We got more energy than we know what to do with is the thing. Then here's what we're going to do. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got the ricochet paddle, so we can turn these bad boys around, can't we? So... I think, honestly... I would almost kind of just rather stay, like... Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like... this. And that's how we're gonna do it. Like, we're just gonna chill for a sec. Because I don't want to get in all this mess. Man, where is my parry shots at? Do some more multi-shots. Get rid of some trash cards as they're about to send us more trash cards. We can hold out for a few more turns taking these little bits of damage. There we go. What do they got left? 11 hull. And this is it. This is game, set, match. Another successful run, Spaceman. You're just too cracked at it. We've got all the memories. So what do we do now? We go for the future memory again? Is that something that... What happens when we do it another time? I see. So I think I understand now. So if we didn't... This is the first time since unlocking all the memories that I've been through a full run. So at this point, I would have been prompted to press that. We just accidentally stumbled onto it at the start of the show. But why not? We'll play through this again. It's time. We gotta wake up our friends. Pew pew. Wake up, Dizzy. Gotta break him out of there. I've got tone. Gonna do 2 damage. We'll just keep shooting. It's all about shooting. Only got so much energy right now. Bam, there we go. Get Dizzy on board. Get our shields up. Wake up, turtle. Or whatever the heck you're supposed to be. Buckle up. It's the real victory. It's the true ending. Alright, we're gonna basic shot into basic dodge. There we go. Next time, we're gonna basic shot to a block shot. You know what? I could have moved over. Could have moved over one. Got a little extra damage in. Do a basic shot. Move one into a block shot. Bam! Just like that. Get up, Riggs. It's the last loop. Let's do this. Okay, that's gonna break down our center. We do evasive shots. Block shots first. Then basic block, then evasive shot. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it's hard to lose this part. But all the same, we're gonna do our best. Wake up, Rhino. We're on our way out. The one thing that I'm kind of interested in is playing as Cat. Because we haven't seen what their cards do yet. Alright. Multi-shot. Big volleys. Into a block shot. There we go. We're gonna have to do something about these drones while we're at it. Alright, we'll let it deal with that one then. Multi-shot, eh? Don't mind if I do. Then we'll save the drone for the last. We'll block shot. Evasive shot. And then move, drone, take that one out. It'll deal with the other one. That'll whiff. We'll take 2 damage from that, so we'll get our block up. There we go. And basic shot. Bam. Who's next? Books, right? Oh no, Drake. We're ending it all. We're ending the game, we're ending the stream, we're out of here. Okay, we could go crazy with the EMP slugs. Don't mind if I do that. The multi-shot? Am I shooting an armored part? No. Just didn't seem to be doing a lot of damage. Okay. We could, I think. I was gonna say, could we get more tone on this? We'll let the drone finish him off. We'll even pop out some more drones, just for sport. Max, you're the worst. Your cards are terrible. I don't know why you're in the game, but thanks for being. Alright. EMP slugs out the wazoo. Multi-shots. Shuffle shots. And basic shots. And then once again, we'll let the drones finish the work. And we get books. It's happening again for the second time tonight. Okay, we gotta get evil rigs. Hello, what's going on? It's Lovell, our latest and greatest space cadet. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fine Wednesday. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope everything is going well. Or if not, I hope you're gearing up for something fun this weekend, perhaps. Alright. A bit of a challenge. And yet, not really, because it's such a huge target. Look at that, just spamming attacks. Evil rigs, we're getting out of here. We're bringing you with us. Do the whole crystal thing. Such a touching story. Toss. Become one. And finally, an actual foe. Alright, so 2 attacks followed by missiles. Here's what we want to do then. I think we want to move 1 to the side. No, not yet. We're going to do our regular damage first. My day has been good. How's yours been? Pretty good. We are Chivo hunting tonight. We're trying to get 100% Steam achievements on this incredibly charming little game called Cobalt Core, released by Rocket Rat Games just this last month. It's been dominating my past week. I've been super addicted, but I don't regret it because it's such a cool little title. Oh, I'm whiffing shots too. I didn't even notice it's got an empty portion. Alright, well in that case, let's bring out the big guns. Bring out some more rockets. I wasted most of my drone. That wasn't wise. We'll move one, go for another basic shot, and hopefully, fingers crossed, those rockets will do some damage. Nice, we should have them next round. Amazing, sounds like a lot of fun. It is honestly one of my favorite games of this year, easily. I'm a big sucker for like pixel indie type games and what have you, roguelikes and what have you. It really reminds me of games like FTL, Faster Than Light, or Slay the Spire. I've seen people playing that. Similar card game mechanics. Or Into the Breach, sort of like a mecha combat indie game that I love. But I definitely recommend people pick this game up. It's super cool. The developers have one other title called, I think it's called Sunshine Space Yards or something like that, which is more of a puzzle game. But that's definitely one I'm thinking of showcasing here on the show as well. But thank you so much for dropping by. We're just about to close out the show, I think, because we're on like the end credit fight, basically cutscene end of the game, it looks like. There's only one more challenge for us to take on, which is to complete a run on the hardest difficulty in the game, and I don't think I'm prepped for that yet, unfortunately. So it might take a little longer. Whoops, where'd my arms go? Might take a little longer for us to ease into that. We're gonna destroy this boundary with our special card. Let's go. We gotta use the power of friendship. It wouldn't be a card game if we didn't have the power of friendship. There we go. Prism. Attack for 1 damage per card color in hand. 9 damage times 4 cannons. Why, it's 36 damage, which is exactly how much hull the enemy ship has. Wow, it's like they thought of that. Though at the same time, what if we didn't play that? Oh, but we can't because we only have 1 energy. They thought of that. They said, we don't want anybody failing the last end of the game cutscene. Well, there we go. And just like that. We did it again. Cobalt Core. I should pay closer attention to the credits this time. How big is this development team? Created by John Guerra and Ben Driscoll. Music by Aaron Sheriff. And then they got a big publishing team. So that looks like a 2-man development team. And a big long list of thanks. Gotta give credit where credit's due. To the Brazilian team, to the French team, to the German team. Show main menu. Oh, we don't need to skip these. Oh, well, we can skip it. Well, much love to the Russian and the Japanese dev team. But we're through. So really the only thing that's new that we got out of this is the achievement for beating the shopkeep fight, and we've got Cat on our roster now. So we've completely unlocked all 8 crew members. So that might be something that we come back to check out in the future. Is how Cat plays. But I think at this point, we wouldn't have enough time to do another whole run. We'll probably call it here for tonight, Space Cadets. So let's get ready to head back to the main station here. Let me take off my hands. Let's head on back to the main screen, shall we? Bam! Here we are, back in Harbor Station. Now, you know, we wouldn't want to just cast you off into the void. No, sir. Let's take a gander over on twitch.tv and see who's streaming tonight. Find some friends to go say hi to. I know what we're gonna do. Speaking of indie games and what have you, we're gonna go check out the Game Grotto. Meg and Don, who are a husband and wife team of indie game developers and friends of the show who have appeared in some of our, animated specials and what have you in the past. Definitely check those out as well. You can find those over on our YouTube page. One of our proudest achievements. Our seasonal holiday specials and skits and what have you. Brand Manager Seymour, thank you so much for being here. You're most welcome for the stream. But Meg and Don have released a number of games they did you can pick up on Steam. Some are paid games, some are free games. Bots and the Robo Friends was their first release. They just released Mansion at Midnight, sort of an indie horror game recently. But they are doing some sort of art stream tonight celebrating 1,000 followers, it looks like. So that's great. We're going to go say hi to them. Make sure you say nice things. Tell them that Spaceman sent you. I'm going to set that rate up right here. Game Grotto. There we go. And it looks like we're ready to roll. So, Space Cadets, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight, wherever and whenever you are. Now, you can join us again on Friday. We're not going to be here on the station, but we're actually going to be over on friend of the show, Nefeltannen's 2.1666 year repeating anniversary stream. That's going to be Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do a little shout out before we go. Nefeltannen. There we go. Make sure you're following Neff because she's great. Another one of our regular friends of the channel that shows up here from time to time. Check her out. Great content. Now, until then, of course, Space Cadets, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman signing off. So long, you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.